Romance scams are on the rise. Thousands of older Americans are losing their life savings to criminals who pretend to be in love. These scammers use online dating platforms, social media, and even text messages to build fake relationships. Once they earn your trust, they start asking for money. And before you know, your savings are gone. But now lawmakers are taking action. New policies are being proposed to crack down on these scams and protect Americans from financial ruin. In this video, we will break down how these scams work. We will explain how you can spot a romance scam before it is too late. And we will show you what lawmakers are doing to stop these criminals. If you want to stay informed and protect yourself and your loved ones, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more updates on scams and fraud prevention. And share this video to help others avoid falling victim. Romance scammers often target older Americans because they may be more trusting and financially stable. These criminals create fake profiles using stolen photos. They pose as military officers, doctors, engineers, or business professionals working overseas. They come across as kind, successful, and eager to find love. Once they connect with a victim, they start building an emotional bond. They send romantic messages every day. They make grand promises about a future together. They may even talk on the phone or video chat, but always find a reason to avoid meeting in person. Then comes the request for money. The scammer may claim they have a sudden emergency. Maybe they need funds for medical bills. Maybe their bank account is frozen and they need help covering expenses. Or maybe they have a business opportunity that promises big returns but need a short-term loan. Whatever the excuse, the goal is always the same: to drain the victim's bank account little by little. And once the victim starts sending money, the scammer will keep coming back for more. Some victims lose thousands. Others lose their entire retirement savings. These scams do more than steal money. They leave deep emotional scars. Many victims feel ashamed and embarrassed to admit they were tricked. Some become isolated from family and friends who try to warn them. Others suffer from depression, anxiety, or even suicidal thoughts after realizing they were deceived. Romance scammers are skilled manipulators. They know how to make victims feel special and loved. They use psychological tactics to create strong emotional bonds. And when the scam is exposed, it can feel like a devastating breakup. Victims not only lose money, but also lose trust in people. The good news is that lawmakers are starting to take action. Several new bills and regulations are being proposed to help prevent romance scams and protect victims. One approach is to increase penalties for scammers who target older Americans. Lawmakers want tougher sentences for those who exploit vulnerable individuals. Another strategy is to hold social media platforms and dating sites accountable. Scammers use these platforms to find and deceive victims. New laws could require these companies to implement stronger security measures. That means better identity verification systems and faster responses to reports of fraudulent accounts. Some lawmakers are also pushing for better financial protections. Banks and money transfer services could be required to flag suspicious transactions and warn customers about potential scams. Public awareness campaigns are also being proposed. Education is key in stopping these scams before they happen. More government resources could be dedicated to warning people about the dangers of online romance scams. There are several ways you can protect yourself and your loved ones from romance scams. First, be cautious of online relationships that develop too quickly. Scammers move fast to create an emotional connection. If someone you just met online starts declaring their love, be suspicious. Second, never send money to someone you have never met in person. No matter what excuse they give, if they ask for money, it is a scam. Third, do a reverse image search on their profile pictures. Many scammers steal photos from real people. If their image appears on multiple sites with different names, it is a red flag. Fourth, watch out for common excuses. Scammers often claim they cannot meet in person because they are overseas for work or in the military. They may say they have a sick relative or a frozen bank account. These are all tactics to delay meeting face-to-face while they continue the scam. Fifth, talk to friends or family before making any financial decisions. If someone you know expresses concern about your online relationship, take their warning seriously. Scammers try to isolate victims from loved ones who might expose the fraud. Finally, report any suspicious activity. If you suspect you're being targeted by a romance scam, report it to the Federal Trade Commission, the FBI, or your local authorities. The more people report these crimes, the harder it becomes for scammers to operate. Romance scams are a growing problem, and older Americans are the primary targets. These criminals use emotional manipulation to steal life savings, leaving victims heartbroken and financially devastated. But there is hope. Lawmakers are pushing for tougher penalties, better security measures, and increased public awareness to stop these scams. You can also take steps to protect yourself. Stay cautious online. Never send money to someone you have never met in person. And if something feels off, trust your instincts. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it to help spread awareness. Subscribe to our channel for more updates on scams and fraud prevention. Together, we can stay informed and protect each other from these ruthless criminals.